What is happening, YouTube? What is happening, Track Squad? It's your boy Trax here, back with another Apex video, and in today's video we're going to be ranking all the legends and categorizing them in 3 different tiers to see which legends are the best and which legends are the worst in Season 4. Keep in mind that this is centered around ranked play, so if you watch a lot of the professional Apex players, you'll actually see a lot of the team comps that they have are very similar. So we're going to be ranking all the legends worst to best in Season 4. This is just a personal disclaimer as well. If you see your legend on the lower tier list, this video is not here to offend you. I'm not saying that your legend actually is horrible and is completely useless, but in terms of competitive and ranked play, different legends actually have more of a competitive advantage in comparison to the lower tier legends. So with that being said, let's start with our C tier list. Now this is the lowest tier of legends that you would want to play in ranked. Now we're going to start off this list with Mr. Mirage. Okay, Mirage is not a bad champ. He's super fun to play, but in ranked, he is very, very individual focused in the sense where he doesn't really benefit a team. Yeah, he can cast out his little bamboozle and people can, throw their fire away, but it's super rare that that'll actually happen. His ult is mainly focused for himself. He just ults, disappears and runs away, but it doesn't really affect the whole team. So that's why he's the lowest on the list right now. He doesn't have any crazy abilities and he does not get played in the professional level, especially in ranked, very, very often. Okay, so that's number 1, or the lowest one on the list right now, at number 12. Legend number 12, sorry. At legend number 11, we're going to put Bloodhound on that list. Now, Bloodhound just recently experienced a buff in the new Season 4 patch. He actually gets 5 seconds added to his Beast of the Hunt if he gets a down or a kill. And in my opinion, that really doesn't do much. Bloodhound is great if you want to see people from far away, but these professional players, they don't need to see people's footsteps. Like, Apex Legends has such a loud sound volume in a sense where you can hear where people are really, really far away in comparison to other games like Call of Duty, PUBG, and their vision is just incredible. These guys are playing on like 144 hertz monitors. They can see everything. The reaction time is everything. So with Bloodhound's heightened abilities, it doesn't really do anything, to be honest, besides letting the team know when someone was there, which doesn't really benefit the team in ranked and professional play. So that's why Bloodhound is 11th on the list. Now the last champion or last legend in our C tier list is actually Octane. Octane is very similar to Mirage, where most of his abilities just benefit himself. He has a jump pad, which actually takes so long to use. If you're going to use it as a getaway mechanism or to get closer to an enemy to kill them, it takes a long time to put down and you actually have to jump properly to go and land on them. Now you can use it with your team, which is great, but there's other legends like Wraith and Pathfinder who are able to transport their teammates a lot quicker and more efficiently than Octane. So Octane is number 10 on the list, not to mention that he always stims himself and he actually loses health, which puts you at a disadvantage. Like, those little pieces of health really make a big difference in ranked and competitive play. So that's why he is number 10 in our C tier list. Now we're going to kick it off with our B tier list. Our B tier list is the middle category of legends. These legends do get played in professional play, but not as much as the A tier legends. We're going to start off with the bottom of the B tier list, and at the bottom we have Mrs. Lifeline. Now I know everyone loves Lifeline. She's super cool, she's fun to play, she's got the fast heals, but again, the reason why a lot of people don't play Lifeline in professional is because the main thing is her passive, where she has that shield to heal people and she gets quick heals. But now with the new Gibby buff, where he puts the bubble on you, he can heal faster than Lifeline. It's almost the same thing. It's a shielded, faster heal, right? So that's number 1. So Gibby already is better than Lifeline's best attribute. Number 2 is, in professional play, every time Lifeline uses a care package, it gives away a position, right? So in professional play, you'll see that they play a lot more passively and it's all about positioning. So with the care package coming down, people already know where you are, and people usually want to avoid that in professional play. Now her last ability is she heals a little bit quicker, but again, that doesn't really benefit a team. It's literally just for herself as an individual player, and that's why Lifeline isn't played. Now people can still use her. People like the fast heals, people like, healing quickly and stuff like that. People like getting purples. People will still use her, but Gibby right now is just ridiculous. So Gibby is already better than Lifeline's best attribute, so that's why she is at the bottom of the B tier list. She is number 9. Now number 8 on the B tier list is actually Crypto. Crypto is used quite a bit, I see here and there, and the main reason is because of his EMP. His EMP is a really good way to start the fight. Now that I'm in Plat and Diamond, I see a lot of cryptos, not too much, but you know, just a little bit, you know, just enough. And he's the main reason is just his EMP. Like his drone, yeah, it'll find people, but it leaves you vulnerable when you're staying still, and he's pretty much useless when the circle's really small. So that's why you won't see a ton of cryptos, but early to mid game, he's pretty good. So he's not amazing, but again, that's why he's on the B tier list. So crypto is number 8. At number 7, we actually have Caustic. Now Caustic is in the middle, and the reason being is because his gas is great for defending areas, defending houses that you're, you know, camping in or anything like that. You'll see in professional players, and when they're doing their qualification matches, they move very seldomly. They pick a play, they hold a place, and Caustic is great for that. Now again, Watson is a way better defender than Caustic. Caustic's gas not only clogs teammates and enemies' views, right, but the thing about Caustic is he actually takes less damage. So he's really great for zoning out and stuff like that, but Watson is by far the better defensive player than Caustic. So people still do play him though, keep that in mind. He does take 5% or 15% less damage, very similar to Gibby, but Watson just is in another level than Caustic. So that's why Caustic is number 7. And then number 6 on the list, we have Mrs. Bangalore. Bangalore's ult is great. It's a great zoner, but Gibby has the same ult. Gibby's like Bangalore and Lifeline combined, man. So her best attribute, or second best attribute, Gibby already has. Now she has a smoke, which is pretty good, right? And her passive makes her run faster, right? But you know, with Bangalore, she's usually used for her ultimate. So that's why she's played, you know, in the mid tier. She still gets played quite often. I would say more than Caustic, Crypto, and Lifeline. She's still pretty good, but I don't think she's in the top tier, and that's why she is number 6. Now number 5 in the top of the B tier, we actually have the Revenant. Now the reason why the Revenant is number 5, and you see a lot of the players playing him nowadays, is because his movement is so ridiculous. The man can climb walls really quickly, and he crouches and moves the same speed as if you were standing up almost. Like he moves so quickly, and there's this OP thing in the meta right now where Revenant just crouches and he strafes left to right, and it's so hard to hit him because his hitbox is small when he crouches, but he's moving so fast when he's moving left to right. So that's really OP. Plus he's great for pushing. So early, mid, and late game, the Revenant's ultimate is still really good, and his tactical is actually great for late game as well when the circle's really small, if you're chasing down a Wraith or anything like that. Now he does affect the team, and this is a big thing as well with his ultimate, with his totem. So you guys are able to push essentially for free, and that's a really big thing in competitive play. So we're seeing a lot more Revenants in professional play. That's pretty much our B tier list. And now on to our A tier list. We have 4 legends left, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who they are because they haven't been mentioned. But we're going to start at the bottom of the A tier list, and the bottom of the A tier list is Wraith. Yes, Wraith, the sweaty Wraiths. You know they're a sweaty Wraith when they have that pink, white, black mask skin on or whatever. But these Wraiths, they're really good. Like Asu is a Wraith, and he's amazing. Now Wraith is great because her ult actually involves the whole team. You're able to transport people instantaneously. If somebody's knocked, you can put a portal down and actually portal them back to your team and get a res on them. So that's a really big thing. Not only that, her tactical is great when you got to get away. So a lot of professional players, there's a lot of third partying, fourth partying, and you need some kind of escape, and Wraith obviously has one of the best escapes in the game. So that's why she's number 4 on the list and the bottom of the A tier list. Now above Wraith at number 3 is Mr. Pathfinder. Pathfinder, now the bad thing about him is he takes I think 5% more damage, but with Pathfinder he gets his team involved as well. In professional play, you'll see a lot of Pathfinders scanning the scanners around the map just to know where the circle is, to limit movement. If you're outside of the circle and you got to move and you're forced to move towards the circle, there's a lot of gatekeeping in professional play. If you guys don't know what gatekeeping is, it's pretty much not like boarding off the edge of the circle so that players that are outside cannot get in. It makes it very difficult for them to get in. So pathfinders are great for actually locating where you need to go on the map. Not only that, his grapple is great for getting the high ground, and he can transport his teammates to the high ground instantaneously with his ultimate. So he is definitely in the A tier list as well. Now at number 2 on the list, we have Mr. Gibby. Gibby is huge and his hitbox is huge, but he just got buffed and buffed and buffed. Everything about him is completely overpowered, I think, at the moment, especially if you're fighting him one-on-one. His shield takes 75 damage. First, you got to go through that. Plus, he takes reduced damage. And then they actually buffed his healing ability when a teammate is down. When you put the bubble, he slaps him on the butt and he picks him up faster than Lifeline. With a gold backpack, he picks him up even quicker. So Gibby is completely ridiculous now, not to mention his ultimate, which is a great zoning tool. So if you're getting pushed by a squad or you need to push a squad, you throw that ult on them and it is literally a lifesaver. So Gibby is definitely part of the meta right now in season 4, just because of the buffs and buffs and buffs he's gotten. So he's number 2 on the A tier list. Now the number 1 legend on the A tier list, which most teams utilize in professional play, is Mrs. Watson. Now Watson is an amazing champion. She, in my opinion, is not the funnest to play because she is a very defensive champion, but she can make or break games in professional play. You'll see a lot of people running Watson in professional play, and the reason being is obviously her fences. She keeps an area completely locked down, and that's what it's all about in professional play. Getting in the ring, getting in a circle, getting a nice spot and holding it down, and getting yourself in an advantage scenario. Now, not only that, with her fences, she also has her ultimate. Her ultimate is literally an amazing defensive tool. Gibby ults, Bangalore ults, any grenades, they cannot touch your team, which is huge, because when you're getting third partied and there's people throwing stuff at you, shooting you from multiple areas, that ultimate can literally be a make or break in terms of winning a game. So Watson is definitely number 1 on the top tier list for professional ranked play in season 4. That pretty much sums up our legend tier list in season 4, guys. If you guys want to rank up quicker, I definitely recommend using the A tier players. But yo, if you're a pro Mirage, man, play Mirage, man. That's all you got to do. This is just a perspective of like competitive play and what is usually used in competitive play, which is quote unquote the meta. So a lot of people are starting to use these champions and legends in the meta, and if you want to just step up your game a little bit, try the champions in the A tier out in ranked, and I promise you'll probably see an increase of wins. So this is pretty much it, guys. Leave your comments in the comment section below what you guys think of this list. If you agree, if you disagree, if you think one champion should be higher, one champion should be lower, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you guys want to watch more cool gaming content. And if you guys could do your boy a favor, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. And I really hope this video was able to bring some value to you guys in the world of Apex Legends. We did it, coach! Oh my gosh, we did it, coach. That path was so sweaty.